Alright, so before UFC 302, people kind of believed that June was about to be one of the best months in UFC history. You know, we had the McGregor versus Chandler, Chimaev versus Whitaker, and then slowly all the fights started getting cancelled. People started pulling out, and now this has slowly became one of one of the worst months in UFC history. And yeah, I just want to talk about it. Let me know if you're still excited for the fights, because I still think that Yuri versus Alex is a good fight. And while you're down there, I'd appreciate if you like, subscribe. We're close to 160 subs. But anyway, let me talk about it, because I'm going to recap from the very beginning because yeah. So first of all, with UFC 302, this was the first event of June, and this was an awful card, bro. This was like one of the worst cards. Like, I'm not gonna say of all time, but this is it's a pretty bad card, especially because we've been getting really like good cards back to back to back since almost I think 298. So you know that's like four good cards in a row. No, I can't count, but everything from 298 to 301 was actually pretty good. This was awful though. Like, bro, there was some actual terrible fights on here. Just like the Sean Strickland versus Costa fight, that was really boring. And there was no finishes on this card. Like, there was three finishes. One of them was Islam, and he finished Poirier, and people weren't happy about that. Poirier has to go out on a loss now. And then one was Jelton Almeida. The fact that Jelton Almeida was one of the finishes on the card is actually insane. If that doesn't show you how how boring this card might have been, the fact that Jelton Almeida was one of the guys who got a finish, bro. But also, it wasn't just that. The judging on the scorecards was awful this entire card, bro. Like, genuinely, how did someone score that fight for Paulo Costa, bro? How can you watch that fight and say Costa was winning, bro? I genuinely don't know. There was a lot of robberies on the, not robberies, but just awful scorecards on the prelims as well. And yeah, like UFC 302, just generally a boring card, and then it kind of carried on to Louisville, because the card wasn't boring. There was quite a lot of finishes. It was pretty good, but at the same time, again, a lot of terrible scorecards, bro. The first card, I still don't understand how this can happen, but one judge scored it 30-27 for one person, and then another scored it 30-27 for the other. How do you watch a fight and have it 30-27 either way? I don't even think that's possible, but somehow they managed to do it. But I'm guessing the judges just fell asleep because, again, it was a boring fight, bro. I didn't care, but about the fight either. So, but there was an awful stoppage, like literally the worst stoppage in UFC history, with Jared Cannonier versus Nassourdine Imavov. Still don't understand what Herzog saw that he had to stop the fight. Cannonier was defending himself, he was running away, but you know, and then Herzog had to stop the fight. That is definitely the worst stoppage in UFC history. So again, now another one, bro. Jared Cannonier going out on a loss, bro, for no reason. Like, not going out, but you know, he's coming out of that fight with a loss of a fight that he was winning as well. I believe he was up on the scorecards for two judges. Again, that fight had awful judging, so he might have even seen like Cannonier get a robbery. No, not get a robbery, get robbed. And then, you know, now we have Tatsuo Taira versus Perez. Nobody cares about this card. I'm not even joking, bro. I've seen more posts about people saying how they don't care than people just, like, you know, talking about the card. Like, genuinely, nobody cares. Joshua Van versus Tajir Ulanbekov got cancelled because Tajir Ulanbekov missed weight by a lot. I think it was 6 pounds, but it was like it was a lot of weight. I don't know what's going on there. You definitely should cut down to bantamweight instead of flyweight, because that's ridiculous, bro. You know. So Joshua Van, an exciting prospect who was supposed to fight at 302, cancelled. Can't fight anymore. Just ridiculous. I don't know when they're gonna rebook him. And then Alisquera versus whatever his name is. It was a can, but that got cancelled because he got put on the UFC Saudi Arabia card. That's gonna be happening next week. And this card, oh my god, bro. Chimaev is violently ill. That is insane. Being violently ill, bro. This guy's on his deathbed, and fans are hating on this guy, saying he's a pull-out merchant, and he's scared of Robert Whitaker. I'm not even joking, bro. Robert Whitaker. This is actually it. Actually annoys me. I don't know where the casuals have got this from. That Robert Whitaker is like some, like, absolute machine right now, who's like destroying people. He went life and death with Paulo Costa, got taken down by Dricus du Plessis, bro. I think Chimaev would have been fine. But either way, let's say Chimaev went in there. The worst case scenario was a 50-45, bro. Like, Robert Whittaker's old, he's chinny, and he has pillow hands, bro. Like, what? Why are people acting like Robert Whittaker was gonna go there, chin Chimaev in the first round? Like, that wasn't gonna happen. And then now, we might actually see Ikram Aliskerov chin Robert Whittaker in the first round in the most fluke KO ever. Like, the way this month has been going, I wouldn't be surprised. Almost every, like, fan favorite has lost. I wouldn't be surprised if Robert Whittaker just, like, got chinned in the first round. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised, because Aliskerov, he has some KO power on him, you know, and he has pretty good grappling. That's another thing I don't see a lot of people talking about. I think Aliskerov, if he takes Robert Whittaker down, I don't think, you know, Whittaker's going to be able to get back up or win the round. He might be able to. His takedown defense, I want to say it's good, but when you're getting taken down by Dricus du Plessis by the worst trip I've ever seen, I don't know. You might be finished. So, that card kind of ruined because, bro, like, I really wanted to see Chimaev. Chimaev versus Whittaker is a way better fight than Aliskerov versus Whittaker. But on top of that, if we see Ikram Aliskerov get a title shot of chinning Robert Whittaker, middleweight division's cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If they skip Sean Strickland because they want to give a Dagestani a title shot, bro, that might actually happen. That Aliskerov just chins Whittaker in the first round. Nobody's expecting it. This is just the type of pick it is. Nobody's expecting it to happen, so it might just happen, bro. That's just how it works. That's how the UFC works. And then, on top of that, the Sergey Pavlovich versus Volkov fight. It's a good fight. I do like it. But the thing is, they don't even want to fight each other, bro. They said it multiple times. They're friends, and they don't want to fight. And then Dana forced them to. Kind of sucks, but, you know. And then, the McGregor versus Chandler card. McGregor pulls out the Dublin press conference, and people are saying this is a marketing tactic. I don't understand that, bro. Because I think one of my friends told it to me. How on earth? What promotes the fight? I don't understand. Where's the promotion coming from, bro? Like, bro, how do you see McGregor pulling out a press conference and be like, this is a marketing move? Oh no, the fight might be cancelled. Well done, bro. Oh my god, bro. I actually don't understand that at all. How can people say that? But anyway, McGregor pulls out the Dublin press conference. The fight might be cancelled. No one knows whether this fight is going to happen for, like, I want to say like 2 weeks or 1 week. And then, you know, the fight is like allegedly back on. They post all the fights again. McGregor pulls out and the fight is rescheduled. And then we get short notice, Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. This is a great fight. I do like this fight. But, bro, like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, I feel like everyone was so excited for this June card. Yeah, the McGregor versus Chandler card, and then we just never got it. Like, because Michael Chandler, this guy's probably drinking all day. Bro, this guy's getting angry at his children, bro. He's probably drink driving right now, bro, because I feel so bad for Chandler, bro. Imagine waiting 2 years for Conor McGregor and he pulls out, bro. You know, and then Jamal Hill pulled out. That would have been a cool fight to set up, Hill versus Pereira. But now Hill, I believe he broke his leg again because he heard Alex Pereira was on the card. And so, yeah, every single card in June has just been ruined in, like, I think a week, actually. I'm not going to lie, because the Chimaev pulled out, Conor McGregor pulled out, Joshua Van, Tajir Ulanbekov, that weight miss. Bro, all that happened in, like, 48 hours. So, bro, that is insane. But yeah, I just thought that was really funny. I don't think any other fights got announced, to be honest. I think there was one on the Saudi Arabia card, but I think that's the one in August with Umar on it. So, you know, that card is also awful. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. All right.